Hi everyone and welcome to Book Boop. My name is Rachel and today I'm going to talk to you about my 2021 goals, which is weird to think about, but I'm so glad we're here. Moving on to a new year. I know there's not going to be a magical restart at the strike of midnight for 2020 to 2021, but my goodness, it's going to be nice to step into a year that hopefully will be better. Hopefully things will clear up. I pray and I hope. But in doing so, I tried to come up with some goals for 2021, which was hard to do because it feels hard to want to make goals because any goals that I feel like I made for 2020, a lot of them got blown out of the water because it ended up being the year that none of us expected. So I was a little hesitant to make goals for 2021 and have much hope for those goals, but you know what? Let's do it. Let's just have goals. So let's get into it. I'm gonna look at my notes here so I can remember what goals I have for myself because my brain is fried because it's the end of December and it's been crazy. And I bet it's been crazy for you too because December is just nuts and my brain is done. All right, so first of all, I would like to continue doing my monthly TBRs. I did monthly TBRs all through 2020 and I really love doing it. I'm a checklist person, so it really helps me to stay engaged and to keep going. It keeps me from getting in a reading slump, honestly, because I like having those mini goals of each month. Here's what I'm planning on reading. Here's what I want to get done. So it helps me a lot. I've started doing a different type of monthly TBR for myself to decide what books to read in the past few months, and I would like to continue that for 2021. So if I can explain it correctly, if you were to pull up Goodreads on your computer and go to your want to read list, usually it doesn't load every single one of your books I want to read on one page. It'll load like 20 of them, and then it goes to page, you click on page 2 and it goes to the next 20 and so forth. So what I've started to do is I will pull up that list, make it so that the book that's been on there the longest is number 1, and I start for page 1, which I think there's 20 books, and I try to pick one from that list and then go to page 2 and pick one from that list and so on and pick, I think, about 6 to 8 books. If I do it that way, it helps me, first of all, pick a variety. It also helps me to pick things that have been sitting on my wish list for a long time, but then also move forward to getting to books that I've been on my wish list not as long. So it's like a good mix of kind of like past releases and newer books that I want to read, a good variety of middle grade to YA to adult. It just gives me a lot of variety, and it's a fun way to do it to kind of narrow down my choices. So I'm not looking at a massive list, which I have like almost 300 books, I think, on my want to read list on Goodreads, which is ridiculous. I'm glad though. I feel like I'll never have to be like, what do I want to read, or what, I don't even know what books are out there. I feel like I have so many options. But the thing is, this helps me narrow it down and keep it a little bit less overwhelming. So I think I'm going to keep doing that. But if anything, I'm definitely going to continue to doing TBRs the way I have been. Not doing theme TBRs necessarily, just focusing on picking books that I'm interested in reading now and picking a good variety. So monthly TBRs, I love them. I know they're not for everybody, but I really love them. Book reading goal. So my book reading goal originally for 2020 was 70, I think, and I ended up hitting at the very least 100. I'm at 100 right now, and there's still some time left in the year, and I'm still reading, so we'll see. But you guys, I'm going to set 100 for 2021 and just go for it and hope that I can just hit that goal again. Now, I know 2020 was different. There was a lot of quarantining, a lot of lockdown. There was more downtime with some things. So because of that, I had a little bit more time to read. 2021 may not look like that, but you know what? I'm going to try. I'm going to go for 100 books again because I didn't think in a million years I'd ever hit 100 books in a year. And I did it. I don't know how, but I did. So I'm really hoping to try to see if I can ride that magical wave and continue to get 100 books again for 2021, because that would be really cool. I'm hoping to do some more vlogging. So for a brief amount of time, I tried to do 2 videos a week where I did a Monday video like now, and then doing like a mini vlog on Fridays to come out. And basically those vlogs are just like, I'd sit down and tell you about my week, what I've been reading, how my week's been, a chance to get to chat with you all to see how your week's been, what you all been reading, all that kind of stuff. I'm hoping to kind of get back in the swing of doing that and doing some more vlogging. I also would like to attempt to do some B-roll. I've never done like a straight up vlog really. I think I've done one where I went on vacation to Gatlinburg and I did some B-roll and it was really cool. I would like to try to attempt doing some more interesting vlogs with B-roll and just more aesthetically pleasing whatnots. I don't really edit at all, so I don't know if I'm gonna feel like I have the time or the energy to be able to focus on doing a vlog like that, but it'd be really cool to try it, because you never know, I might love it and maybe want to attempt it some more. So we'll see. But either way, I would like to get into doing a couple videos a week, at least often, and doing some more mini vlogs, because I actually really enjoy doing those. They're really fun. There's no prep needed. I just sit in front of the camera and say what I've been doing and what I've been reading and just chat with you, and it's really chill. I don't know if you all have been loving them, but I really love them. So I think I would like to try to get back in the swing of doing those again. I kind of lost it for a few months here, and I think it's just because the holiday season and things get busy and crazy, and I just don't have the energy to do it. So I want to get back into it. I would love to try to do some buddy reading. I don't know if I did any buddy reads in 2020. I maybe did one. I don't know. I'd like to get into doing buddy reading. It's not something I feel like I'm very good at because I like to just plow through books as fast as I can, because I always usually put a high number of books on my list that I want to read. And I don't know if I necessarily do that well keeping at a specific pace with somebody or something like that, but I want to get better at it because I want to have more of a community feel with what I'm reading. I would love a chance to do some buddy reads. If you're interested in doing a buddy read with me, let me know down below. I just think doing some more buddy reads would be really fun. It would bring some more community and be really cool to kind of talk with people about a specific book and getting to just experience it with somebody else. I think that would be really fun. I would like to get into the swing of doing that more often. There's certain people I really would love to do buddy reads with, and I keep saying to them, like, I want to do a buddy read with you, but it never happens because I don't initiate it as well as I should. So hopefully buddy reads will happen more often in the new year. I hope so. This is a weird goal for me to say because this sounds completely not me. I'm hoping to read just a little bit, mind you, a little bit more nonfiction. I have some books, mainly kind of faith-based Christian books, that I've put on my list recently that I've been wanting to read, and I am not a nonfiction reader. I don't really like reading nonfiction. Like I said, I like to read books really fast, and nonfiction usually you have to like read it slower, chew on it a little bit on what the thoughts and just processing things more. And I don't like reading books like that. I like to just go through, story grabs me, finish it, let's get the next one. Nonfiction, you have to take your time. And I read some nonfiction last year, mainly because I put it on my goals for work. And so I was able to read some books for work, which I think I'm going to be doing again this next year. But I like to give myself a chance to read a little bit more nonfiction and just try to expand my brain a little bit more instead of just always reading fiction all the time, which is my favorite type of reading. So I think I'm going to attempt to read some nonfiction. When I say that, though, it's probably just going to be a little bit. So it's not going to be like every month or anything. I want to make sure that I finish series I started. I'm usually really good about finishing up series quickly, and I want to keep up with that. I found that I like reading series more when I don't read them back to back to back to back, because that's what I would normally do, is make myself, I start a book one and I don't read anything else between, and I make myself read the whole series at once if it's a series I want to read. I found like I do better if I at least put a book or two in between the different books in the series, because it just helps give my brain a little bit of a break, because I tend to get a little bit tired of being in the same world or the same situation after a certain amount of time for some reason. So I want to keep up with that, but I want to make sure that I don't get behind on certain things. One of the things I'm hoping to do at the beginning of the year is to kind of like catch up on series that I've already started and see if I can finish them out, or at least catch up with what's there, because some of the series aren't done, but there's still more books out than I've read. So I'm hoping to get to those. Examples are, I've read a lot of the Grishaverse by Leigh Bardugo. I read the original Shadow and Bone trilogy, and I've read Six of Crows and Crooked Kingdom, but I haven't read King of Scars yet. And then there's going to be another one after King of Scars that comes out that I'll need to read as well. So I just want to kind of keep up with all of these so I don't get behind. I know there's some other series as well that I just started, Peter and the Starcatchers. I'm really liking it. So, and that's a 5-book series. So I want to just make sure I don't have to read them back to back, but I want to make sure I keep up with them. I feel like that was a very long explanation for something that was really simple to say. I'm really sorry about that. Lastly, this is a goal that I have no control over. So it's mainly like a hope. It's a hope for 2021. I'm hopeful to get to 700 subs on my channel. I was hopeful to get to 500 in 2020. I actually reached that goal magically. I don't know how. Again, I have no control over that. I don't have control of anybody who's interested in my channel or not. So, and it's one of those goals, like, it's okay if I don't get it, because it's not, I don't have control over it, and there's nothing I can really do about it. But I'm just gonna say I'm hoping to get to 700 by the end of 2021. That'd be really cool. A couple hundred more subscribers, expand the channel a little bit more, get to meet some more people, do some buddy reading, just get more involved in the community in that way, and just hoping to welcome some more people to my channel and meet new people. So I'm hopeful for that. Those are all my goals for 2021. Again, it feels weird making goals because I can't believe the year's over, but I'm glad it is. And also, I'm not sure what 2021 is going to look like, because 2020 was not anything what we thought it would be. And so I'm a little scared about what the next year is going to look like. Is it going to be better? Is it going to be worse? I don't know. Am I going to be able to do any of these goals? I'm not sure. Will the whole world explode? Probably. So I don't know. We'll see. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any 2021 New Year's resolution goals, whether they're bookish or not, let me know down below. Let me know, if you have something you're hoping to get to or happen in 2021. Just let me know down below. And again, if you're interested in doing like a buddy read with me next year, let me know too. I would love to get a chance to chat with you, to read with you. It'll be a good time. On this side of the video over here is my logo. If you click on that, you can subscribe to my channel. Follow me on my book journey. This side over here, yeah, that's another video if you want to watch another one of my videos right now. Thank you so much for watching. You rock. Happy New Year, by the way. Thank the Lord. Don't forget to keep reading next year, okay? Bye.